Donc bonjour, je suis avec deux joueurs de North Academy qui m'ont rejoint, donc Glace et acoR. How are you guys?
We're good, yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
So acoR here in Glace, just next to you. So you guys came to France to do a tournament, French tournaments. You are the only international team right here. How do you feel about that?
I don't really know.
We're feeling confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the mic and you can switch to each other. Take it.
We're feeling confident. I feel like we're the best team here maybe on paper, but we just need to prove it. So yeah, we're feeling good.
Same echo for you?
Yeah.
You seem very confident, like
I don't know what to say. But
overconfidence, like you're too strong for the players here, obviously.
nah, not arrogant, but don't know.
Like we had 2 events the past 2 weeks, like one of them in Moscow and one in Denmark, which I think we were supposed to win the one in Russia, and the one in Denmark we went out in semifinals against Trick. So I think we need to win this one just to prove to ourselves that we're as good as we think.
So you have been some kind of warm-up before these events, and most of the team here maybe could be lower ranked. Against you in the total ranking of the teams. If you could rank yourself at this tournament, would you be in the top 3 or below? Obviously, you said that you should be the best team. So, are you considering yourself to be the best team at this tournament, like top 1?
Yeah, I definitely feel that we're the best team here. Like I think ESEL Academy is ranked higher than us on HLTV, but we met them online like 1.5 week ago, where we beat them 2-0. So I feel we can just do that again easily.
So I had one question, because we have only French teams here, and I wanted to know, how did you guys ended up here? Like, what was the thing? Because it is a TV productions, and I wanted to know if the exposure of the TV has been something that pushed you guys to come here. Is it because it's a TV show, or because you see that there was a decent cash prize, so you said, okay, let's go guys, we can go to France, to Paris, and we can win this?
I don't know. I think it's a nice city, and we actually just got the invite.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I think it's just about LAN experience as well. Like we're still a new team. We've only been to 3 events together, so like it's also about just getting to play offline, going to Paris, decent prize pool, decent teams, and just getting some more offline experience together. Like we've all been to LAN before, but it always helps to play together offline as a team.
Okay. So you said it's for the LAN experience. There is some good opponents there, players that have made a lot of LANs, so very experienced French players. Who do you think is the trickiest opponents at this tournament? Who's the best for you, acoR?
For me, it should be ESEL Academy. But yeah.
Do you know the other teams?
Ares, and we're gonna play this LAN today, but I don't think that I think we're gonna beat them pretty easily.
Like there's also the team Ionic with the Flickshot, and talking about LAN experience, he's been to quite some LANs, and but he hasn't played for a long time professionally. Like I know he still played Faceit and Pucks and still kept streaming, but I think he's also eager to get back in the professional scene now that with the recent unbans of all the match fixing players and stuff. Yeah, so like I think he's really eager to show that he can still play, and I remember him being really talented, so I definitely think they're a threat as well.
Yeah, Foxio has been known to be one of the greatest sniper in France, even in the game. There is another good talent in these tournaments. Do you guys know Zero, the French player that you probably have faced in Faceit or maybe on practice online?
We played an official against him, and he's pretty good. to say.
I remember we played ESEL Premiere, and it was like, I think we played Overpass, and as T, I think he killed 28 in 1/2 against us, and they only got like 7 rounds. But I just remember when we were T, we just kept saying, okay, find out where Savo is, and we just go the opposite side.
Yeah.
And we just tried to avoid him because he was way too good. Like we couldn't really get into the site, and he kept making entries, and we just try to avoid him basically.
Yeah, it's been known to be the French phenomenon, so it's pretty good. So you guys know him. You might face him later in the tournament. First is Dislam, which is supposed to be the lowest ranked team here. It's one team that is doing a couple of French lands, but maybe not as experienced of the rest of the teams. So you guys think you can beat them easily?
Yeah, pretty much. We don't know much about them, but we should beat them pretty easily.
Yeah, like we call ourselves noob bashers, because like every time we play against underdogs or teams that are lower ranked than us, we usually just like play really aggressive and don't really let them into the game, and just like full on BM and just play our own game and just don't let them into the game.
Yeah, kind of the group stage of the lands tournaments,
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
before the playoff. Besides the games and the tournaments, is this the first time you guys come to France? And if so, have you visited a bit of Paris, of the city, and are you disappointed already?
We haven't visited France yet, but I think it's a nice city, and we have two free days, Saturday and Sunday. So I think we're gonna go out and see the city.
Are you gonna see the Tour Eiffel?
Eiffel Tower? Yeah, I think we're gonna see it.
I was actually here last year for ESWC with Rogue, but it didn't went so well. So I actually had a lot of time for sightseeing because we already went out in groups. So I've seen most, but wouldn't hurt to see it all again.
Okay, fine. Okay, two last questions to end up this. I'm gonna give you a couple of words or teams, and you guys are gonna tell me like very few comments, maybe one word about the name I'm gonna give you. First is Zywo.
Pretty good player.
Insane, massive talent.
Aji.
I don't know much about him, to be fair.
Pretty good online from what I've seen, especially in FPL. But I think he still lacks some experience, but he definitely got the firepower.
Foxiel.
I've heard a lot about him. His orb should be very impressive, but he's been off for a long time now. So.
Tier 2 Kenny.
Oh, that's a nice compliment. Yu.
Actually, player I haven't. We played against him a couple times, but not impressed me yet.
Inconsistent, but can be really good.
And finally, Dislaun.
Again, don't know about him. But
You can be straight.
No clue.
Yeah, no idea.
No clue.
No clue.
Okay, finally to end this, your top two for this tournament. So, would you think it's gonna be in the final?
Us and MVS Academy.
I don't know the bracket, but if I could choose, it should be us and MVS Academy.
Okay, if you want to say thanks or any last words to anything to the French, maybe people that are gonna watch this, or even international guys, it's now.
Omelette du fromage.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you guys. That was acoR and glace. Thank you guys.
Thank you.